Greetings, my cult followers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Cult of the Lamb, Episode 9, First Wedding. Oh! What? Hello. So here is Primus. They have died. And having them lay around and decay makes everyone sick, so bury them, or harvest them for meat. Given that we're not cannibals, I am burying them. Bye-bye, Premise. Rest in peace. Wow, Scanny, that was rude. I'm, like, trying to say that I rescued your brother, and you, like, sassed me. Damn. Very healthy amount of wood I just got. So the first thing I want to do here is get myself a Scarecrow. I desperately need one. So I'm going to delete one of these crop plots and put the Scarecrow in its place. So I'll delete this plot. Move this one here. And then once the Scarecrow is built, I'll move the Scarecrow to cover all the crops. What about the mushrooms? We didn't vote on it. If you guys want me to do the mushrooms, you'll have a chance to vote on that in just a second. Oh, but I gotta run, do some things before nighttime. Hurry! I wish there was time to add the new follower, but it's about to be nighttime and I should do a sermon at least. To upgrade the weapons. I don't want to wake people up in the middle of the night to lose some faith. Although I have the faith to lose anyway, but still. Hi, bud. Great. Alright, there is a new doctrine to adopt. So I think we have two of each. So we can do afterlife, work worship, law, and order, possessions, or sustenance. It will be up to you. You guys are very balanced in the progression here. I will say that the last doctrines aren't necessarily better than the first ones. It's not like it gets consistently better as you go. It's just a selection. They're predetermined, so they're not in a random order. But for instance, I will say that I think the resurrection ritual from Afterlife 2 is probably the best of all the Afterlife. So it's not like the last choice is the best choice. It doesn't work like that. And it looks like we're going to go sustenance here. So, which doctrine, left or right? Here's the choices. So the left is Ritual of the Harvest. Performs a ritual where all of the seeds are immediately ready to harvest from the farm crop fields. Or Ritual of Ocean's Bounty. Performs a ritual where catching special fish is more likely, and I'll also catch double fish. So one is for farming and one is for fishing. So you pick. And I think very heavily left is favored, so Ritual of the Harvest it is. You can see why I say bone is a really important resource. It is. What ritual does it want me to... Oh, it's just telling me that I have a new one. I can also ascend. And I think I'm going to try to have no one dead. So I didn't realize I had more than one person dead. What choices are you voting on? Is it just like the one dude? I thought I only had one person dead, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I only have Primus dead, right? That old age. Alright, end vote. Because, yeah, there's no one to vote on. Because only Primus is dead. Oh, and I think it's stuck. I would be happy to... No, that's not what I said. No, I accidentally had to vote twice. Oh, sorry. We have to go through this charade again. All right, end vote. And back, please. Back. Some bugs included. Okay. Okay. Alright, hang on. Let me do that, but not let you decide, because obviously it done didn't work. Alright, Primus, come back to us. Oh wait, no, this is that was for Ascension. Hold on. That was wrong. I meant for Resurrection, and that's on cooldown, so I'm an idiot. But I don't know why that would bug out like that, so that worries me a little bit. I might want to save and load. Anyway. So we still, if we want to resurrect Primus, it's still, it's on cooldown. And I'm not going to recruit this potential follower until the morning because I don't have a bed for them, and I don't want to be penalized for not having a bed. Here we go. So what are we doing next? Oh, they never finished the Scarecrow either. Move that Scarecrow into position. It's the blue square that covers the crops, so Scarecrow here covers every plot so that birds stop eating my seeds. Looking good. Now, look at these. Lovely, lush, full of seeds. I love it. All right, new guy. Please spare me. We will. Hopefully the integration works here. So let's see. I might need to reboot the game or reload the game in case it doesn't. It seems to be working. Ah, Moxie! Not only did you contribute to the cult totem, but well, here you are. Are you gonna be green to live up to your old name of Toxic? I'll find out. This time, at least, there's not Nightbot to blame. This is just, you know, called a lamb integration at its finest. It seems to me like we're going on a crusade next. Nightbot was never to blame. Nightbot is innocent. That's fair. Hey Moxie, are you done and it's just like not going here? Is that what's happening? I think in the previously I was able just to accept and then you turn the color that you are automatically. Unless I just screwed that up because now you're Poomer. Yeah, I screwed that up. Okay, I learned my lesson. You are going to be inspired. So you'll automatically win the next one, Nox, because that's how it worked last time. Might have froze up on you a little. All right. So what I will do is save and reload. I'll actually go back to desktop. Because after the who to ascend bugged out, a good old-fashioned reload sounds like it's in order. At least it loads quick, right? Alright. First things first, do I need to reconnect? No. Cool. Well, it's too bad that I can't, like, reassign Poomer. But they were gullible, sickly, and faithless. So if they're gullible but faithless, Poomer should... Iscandia, what do you want? Thank you for rescuing Poomer. He wishes to marry me. What do you guys think? Should I marry Poomer? There's a bit of a penalty marrying more than once, by the way. But if you want me to be a polygamist, well, that's up to you. Wow, that's a close poll. I haven't had to use the coin yet for tiebreakers. But it looks like accepting is winning out, so let's go ahead and say yes. I do now have the Mary Poomer side quest, but you guys wanted me to go on a crusade, so I'm going to do the crusade first, and then Mary Poomer if there's, if you still desire. Nice. Upgraded cult. The cult must grow. Pretty good, huh? Oh, come on. Who's pooping in the woods? For real. We have an outhouse. I mean, I know you're all animals, but, like, you don't need to act like it. Man, I really need the upgraded farming station, because doing this by hand is the suck. Oops, burned one. Alright, so some other benefits I could do is the propaganda speaker. I'll set that up here. That covers all of the 4 collection stations so that they work faster, so I get more stone and wood. Propaganda speaker for the farms might not be a bad idea. I don't think it's probably all that necessary, though, given that you can eventually just have multiple farm stations, so spending gold to speed them up is not worth it in the long run. But the followers ate all the meals I made and then some. So I'm going to have to cook a little bit more before going to Crusade. And I'd also like to get the last bed built. And have a spare bed so that I don't get hit with the minus faith because no beds penalty, which is annoying. Also looks like a really good opportunity to inspire, because they're all grouped around. Boom. And I have gifts to give out. So, Poomer, I am going to give you a skull necklace. Oh, I like your hat. You know what? I like your hat so much, I'll give you a feather necklace. Oh, you already have a necklace? Oh yeah, that's right. You also have a skull necklace. Well, I like your hat too, Phoenix. I absolutely didn't like your traits, but I'll give you a feather anyway. Hey, Soups, thank you for the resub. I'm going to try to get these propaganda speakers up and running so that I can make more resources. So they're fueled with refined gold, so I'm going to have to make gold bars, which eats coin, so it's kind of expensive. But I think ultimately it's worth it. And I'm almost done harvesting all this stuff. Because I have 14 people, I gotta make sure that keeping them, like, fed and housed is covered. It becomes a little bit easier later on when you've got houses that don't break and farmers that automatically harvest crop for you. But I am not in that situation now. Would it be possible to min-max to kill followers with bad traits? Yes and no. So it's possible to kill followers with bad traits, but it doesn't influence whether your next one will have good traits. It just means that you've killed off the ones with bad traits. But yeah, if you elected as a leader to have the rituals that have you kill people have cooldowns and are kind of expensive, but if you have the rituals where you just murder people in their sleep, then yeah, it's entirely possible to just kill off everyone you don't like. The negative traits are only like a negative 10% or 15% difference, though. So it's not that big of a deal, meaning that I don't really think that there's much of an advantage to min-maxing, because it's like, would you rather have 15 people working 15% slower, or like 3 people working at full speed? You know, it really depends on your definition of min-maxing, but if you end up killing everybody off because you don't like their traits, you're going to be making a lot less divine inspirations and have a lot crummier sermons. So like, I don't know if that's actually min-maxing at that point. It's just murder for murder's sake. But speaking of which, sermon. Should I? And then also, I guess while I'm here, I'll marry Pomer. Because it was about to be nighttime. Alright, Pomer. Get out your ring. There's a wedding. And I got a tarot card out of it. Congratulations on your marriage. Everyone enjoyed your wedding, and it has raised the faith of the cult. You can marry as many followers as you like. It's your cult, after all. However, your spouses will become increasingly jealous every time you remarry. That's it for now. And I got the Lovers 2, which is +2 spirit hearts. Also, there's a donation box because we're a level 3 cult now. So every time I have a sermon, people donate 2 gold per sermon. Huzzah! Wow. That was a waste. Microscopically sized remainder of the bar. If you really want to min-max things, I have like a small gift to give out. So like European Bob, for instance, I'm gonna wake. He's gonna be a little pissed, but like I don't care. Because then what I could do is give him one of my small gifts just to tick him over into the next rep level. So that I do have a follower's quest or something like that. They level up a full bar, so, you know, anyone that is almost... it might be possible to get stuff, too. I know, I'm waking you up, I'm sorry. There we go. Little min-maxing there. There's another doctrine to be voted upon, which is the black smoke. So I'm going to hang around here until I can do the next doctrine and then go on a crusade. I know that crusade's been delayed like time and time again, but what next doctrine? So we have 3 sustenance and 2 everything else. So there's the poll, and I'll leave that up until the thing's triggered. There's a follower form to be collected if you catch butterflies at night, which I haven't really been doing. But the glowing... no, that's a tree. The glowing things are butterflies. I think it would also be good to get a second outhouse, as we are breaking our outhouses kind of frequently, or filling them up rather. You guys voted for work and worship. Which doctrine? Right or left? On the left, we have the glory of construction. Perform a ritual at your temple that will immediately build all structures currently under construction. Or on the right, ritual of enlightenment. Perform a ritual at your temple that will temporarily increase devotion generation speed for your shrine for 20% for 3 days. So instantly build everything that is currently under construction, or everyone prays harder for 20% harder for 3 days. Overwhelmingly, it is right. Ritual of Enlightenment. So this will, does lower faith, but then it raises devotion. And I think I'm actually going to trigger it. Right now. Also, I think Resurrection was off cooldown as well. I'll take a look. If I have enough bone to resurrect Primus, I'd like to. Yep. Now nobody's dead. Hey, Primus. So we're not a death cult, we're like a life cult. I don't allow people to die, which is evil in its own way. Do I have a house for Primus? I do. I built one. Alright, next. Better weapons. I think I have 15. If I don't, I'll just build another. I demand undying devotion. Cuddly necromancy? Yeah, pretty much. And everyone paid 1 gold. Who's super tired? Oh. Bob, yeah, I know I woke you up in the middle of the night. You can go sleep. It's almost crusade time, I promise. Yeah, I don't have... Oh. What is it, Lord Gator? I don't have 15 tents, but I do have 15 beds. Should I build 3 decorations? Isn't he the last one that asked for me to build decorations? I feel like he is, but I could be wrong. Okay. Apparently we're going to decorate. Let's see. I will put a farm plot sign next to my farm. And Stonehenge gates. But where I want to build the other one, there's currently stuff. I'm going to move the refinery over a bit. I don't like that. There we go. Want everything within the radius. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, there's the decorations. Ooh. Ritual cooldowns or shared shelter. Or flame bundle. Oh, man. Or farm... You know, I need farmer station. It has been decided. I'm tired of manually harvesting by hand, so... So for that, I need a bunch of refined wood. Let's queue that up. So they'll be refining some lumber for me while I'm out crusading. So the last thing I want to do before I leave is just queue up the last tent. And we're off on a crusade finally. Oh, you know, hold on. I might want to cook and clean because they'll get sick and hungry in my absence. That's another thing I really need is another outhouse. It's for 15 people, one outhouse is a pretty bad ratio. Alright, now I'm out of here. Took a while. I don't have the coin to buy that person. Sorry, Mox, you'll have to just wait. Maybe I'll find one on this crusade. So I'm getting level 10 weapons right off the bat now for all these sermons that I've given and the one sacrifice that I made. I can also look for mushrooms for Sozo, or for the brainwashing ritual. And given that I just used a ton of bone to resurrect Primus, really? That sucks. Getting bones replenished would be a really good idea as well, because I'm down to like 35. Hey, Hecate!
To my eye.
It was not so long ago that we cast out the Red Crown, a mere 1,000 years or so years. The heresy it preached could not be tolerated. Such noxious ideals, it could not be allowed. For this most damning of sins, the retribution must be slow and painful. I cast famine upon your cult. With greed and ambition unchecked, it drew godly blood. Well, these 5 are now starving. So thanks for that. I believe that I left a whole bunch of meals on the floor when I took off, though, so they should be able to fulfill a lot of their hunger, even in my absence. Freezes time for a short duration. Not bad. If I want to check, I can also check on the cult here to see who's still starving. Currently, I don't have notifications that anyone's starving, so I think they ended up eating anyway. But the hunger is low, so if I look at followers, yeah, your hunger is pretty low. Hopefully you eat soon. Ow. That was quick. That was a really short one. Well, I usually need wood. Let's see. Double coins over here. Food. Maybe wood and then food? Or wood, mystery, fish? I don't really need food, so I'll do the mystery and the fish. Or the artifact and the follower? What? Where should I go? Follower or mystery? Have you guys decide while I'm collecting some wood. Well, it doesn't help that you're almost tied. Alright, looks like you're voting for follower. I would have gone mystery, and I'll tell you why. Even though these are combat, this path here doesn't have any combat, right? So this will just be an artifact offering, and this will be a follower, which I'll have to fight some things for the follower, but there's no chance to get extra tarot cards or extra upgrades or anything like that. Whereas this path has me fighting, which gives me a chance to get tarot cards and upgrades and the like, which makes me stronger for the boss. So when you're planning these out, just as a meta, and I don't really care how you vote, I really don't, but when you're planning these out, you can get to the end phase really quickly by taking shortcuts like this, but it might make you too weak to adequately take on the boss. It's just food for thought. But you guys voted for me to go to the follower path, so I'll do that. Yeah, there are some achievements in the game where you have to defeat, like, bosses taking no damage and whatever. And in order to get those achievements, it's best to sort of maximize the length of your crusade so that you get really strong equipment for the boss fight. So do I want to turn a random enemy into a critter or keep my freeze time? I'll keep the freeze time. Alright, here's the follower. And you are be rescued. I didn't actually have to fight anyone here, which is, I guess, fine. There are some boats, though, yeah. But you can see how I skipped a significant amount of combat in this crusade, but it also limits the amount of tarot cards and weapon upgrades that I could have gotten, and curse upgrades. Really? Even with frozen time I get hit? Twice? I hate those things. Well, let's... This is another artifact room. Uses a random artifact? Sure, I'll take it. And the random artifact we get is a freeze time. Fancy that. I just find these things because the follower meat sells pretty good, so it's a good way to make some extra money. If your relics need recharging, it's a good way to recharge your relics too. Boss fights to the right, but I want to complete everything possible. Oh, don't hit me. What? I was no... Oh, whatever. I was too close to that bomb, but I felt far enough away. I was wrong. I have vampiric weapons, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just heal. I wonder if I have the 12 mushrooms acquired already. Maybe. Oh, and now I have the transmogrifier as my random relic, which is completely worthless for a boss fight. Oh well. Because I don't think you can turn these bosses into critters. Yeah, I can. I used it. Whoa! Watch it, fatty. Somehow I haven't been hit yet, even though, honestly, it looks like I should have been by now. Oh, there it goes. And then I get hit again. And he's dead. I think it's just I was like in the process of rolling right as he landed on me, so it negated the damage. But eventually caught up with me. To be converted, little meatball. And I'll take lumber again. So I got a demon out of that relic, which this is a Vespa demon, which shoots enemies. I don't use demons unless like I absolutely have to. They do offer some benefits, but I find them kind of confusing to have things flying all around me that aren't enemies. I'm already bad enough at the game as it is. I don't need more distractions. Thank you for tuning in to Call to the Lamb, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon July 15th. If you have any questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, a link can be found in the description of this video or at Rhadamant.com as well. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel, and everybody that turned out to the streaming marathon. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow cultists,